Now presenting Honorable Judge Quentin Gatewood.
Good morning, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, ladies, and squirrels. Welcome back to another episode of Bubba's Dumb Science Class. In today's episode, we'll be covering platypuses, what makes them so cool, why they look like that, and why they lay eggs.
Thanks, Quentin! That's right, folks, because today we are going to be talking about one of the strangest animals on Earth, the platypus. Because if you sit down and you think about this thing for more than about 5 seconds, you would realize that it sounds completely made up. It does not sound real in the slightest. Let's go over it. It lays eggs, but it's a mammal. It produces milk, but it doesn't have nipples. It's got a duck-shaped bill, webbed feet, and a beaver's tail. This thing sounds like a chimera to me. But if you thought it couldn't get worse, you were wrong, because the males are venomous, which just sounds like overkill to me, but what do I know? When European scientists first discovered and encountered the platypus, they actually thought it was a fake animal that someone had brought in as a joke. They tried to cut it apart to literally find the seams across its body, but as we know, the platypus is a very real animal. It's been around for a very long time. So today we'll be covering and breaking down what a platypus actually is, how it lives, as Quentin told you, what all these strange features are doing on one animal. First off, yes, the platypus is a mammal. It has fur, it's warm-blooded, and it produces milk to feed the young. But instead of through nipples, like every other mammal you could possibly think of, the milk is released through special skin glands, like sweat glands, but a little bit different. And basically, the babies just kind of lick it off their mother's fur, which is really strange, but it's very effective. Platypuses lay eggs rather than giving live births. The eggs are very soft and flimsy and weak. So the mothers bury them into their burrows where the mother curls around them for a while to keep them warm. After hatching, the babies will stay in the burrow for a couple of months, but let's talk about that bill, yeah? Despite looking like a duck's bill, they're actually extremely rubbery and soft. They're not hard at all. They're packed with electrical receptors.
Wait, my part's not over.
To locate and detect electrical signals produced by the muscle movements of their prey. This allows them to hunt insects and worms and even small crustaceans in the muddiest of waters where visibility is awful. When they dive underwater, they actually close their eyes, their ears, and their noses. The bill becomes the primary and only way of sensing the world around them, which alone would be impressive, but there's even more weird stuff going on in this animal. Their feet are webbed for swimming, but when a platypus walks on land, that webbing actually folds back onto their hands, revealing sharp claws that they can use to dig their burrows into the riverbanks. The tail is wide and it's very flat, which allows them to store fat, which helps them to survive when food is scarce. And then there's the venom that the males carry. Male platypuses, they typically have venomous spurs on their hind legs, which are their back legs. The venom isn't usually fatal to humans, but it can cause extreme pain and swelling, so don't get stung. We believe that they are mostly used in competition with other males, which is a crazy idea. Imagine stinging your best friend over a girl. Which means the platypus is one of the very few venomous mammals in the world. So when you put it all together, this doesn't even seem like a real animal. It's a bundle of contradictions, and it doesn't fit neatly into any categories you could think of, and yet it works. It shouldn't work, but it does. The platypus is perfectly suited to its environment in the Australian muddy freshwater rivers that it lives in. If you can get a takeaway from this episode, I would say that some of the strangest designs are also some of the most effective.
Alrighty, folks, that marks the end of today's episode. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and please leave your topic suggestions in the comments. We are running out of ideas.
Hey man, don't tell them that.
Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day, ladies and gentlemen, and I'll see you next time on Bubba's Dumb Science Class.